Yo, what's on this boy me? Jacked. YGO here, and today, as you guys might know, I've been playing a lot of Super Quant at my locals recently. It's been doing really, really well. Like, just as a standalone deck, it's very slept on, I feel. Just is, like, really strong if you know how to play it. It's just knowing how to play it is difficult, I think. So, people don't tend to play it. But anyways, uh, I was getting some comments while playing the deck along the lines of, does this deck even have a lock? And I would just casually answer no, and then I'm kind of realizing now that's kind of crazy, because a lot of the new stuff, like none of it's restrictive at all. There's no restrictions on anything, and it just gets you bodies after bodies. Uh, and one unique thing that I can do really well is get out level 3 bodies. So I was kind of thinking about some other things I was, cooking up like back then with like Terra Top. And there's some decks that would need the extra body with the Terra Top stuff to do stuff. And it kind of just goes way deeper than that. The more that I'm sort of discovering how broke of an engine Super Quant is. Uh, so the blue layer engine, this is the very minimum requirements that you need, is 2 blue layer, a Z10, and a red layer. You could run a second Z10, and I recommend it because it makes it so that Z10 is also the full combo that would blue layer would normally get you. And of course, running 3 E-Telly and most of the time 3-minute Malian is a big advantage too. Uh, so E-Telly obviously makes you play the whole thing, just plays around Droll. So already better than Terra Top. You don't have to control a monster, so another reason is better than Terra Top. Uh, the effects, like the summon effect does activate, so that's kind of a disadvantage, but that's like the least of your worries. There's just so much going for it. And then obviously Minimalian gets you blue layer out the deck. You just banish it to summon blue layer because it's a level 4 water psychic. It's a level 3 water psychic. So yeah, but there's way more implications because I was thinking about some decks that could use really like Burning Abyss-esque, Burning Abyss-esque. Crystron, of course. Goblin Biker Memento comes to mind. Uh, but one that I was kind of cooking up with when it first came out was Malice. This is insane. So blue layer on its own is beyond full Malice combo, uh, and I can show you guys that soon. But it's also a flexible engine. So I'll show you guys the basic rundown of starting off with just a blue layer. But obviously E-Telly gets there without your normal summon. Same with Minimalian. Z10, I'll show that line on how to get to stuff. But yeah, I'll start with blue layer and sort of the basics of it. So you summon blue layer, you grab a Z10. Z10, if you control a super quant, accept Z10, which I'm 90% sure, 99% sure that you can control another Z10 to summon while you summon it if you have another super quant on field already. Like I think it's just if you control another super quant, like if you control a non-Z10 super quant. But I think it's just the way it's worded is weird. But if someone confirms that, then you don't have to run the second Z10. Z10 becomes a brick, but uh, I'm sure there's ways around it. But yeah, so anyways, blue layer adds Z10. Z10 summons control a super quant. You can copy the level, but you don't have to. Z10 tributes itself and sends its cost red layer from the deck to summon a second blue layer. Red layer triggers target Z10 to summon it back. And now you have 2 level 3 bodies and an extra body. So you can either, from this position, you can either overlay these if you already have the line you need into Bamboozling or whatever rank 3 for the monster negate, or you use these 2 bodies to go into Cherubini. And I'll show you guys quickly how Z10 gets there too. If you start with Z10, you tribute it, send red layers cost. There's a different order of stuff you do it in. Blue layer chain 1 to add, red layer chain 2 target Z10 to revive, or however you want to chain block it. And then you add the other Z10 with blue layer. And then Z10 effect in hand, summon, become level 3. And then it's the exact same spot. So, yeah. So let's just do with the blue layer stuff. So you either over for Bamboozling, if you have the stuff you need in hand, aka Malice name, or you make Cherubini, Cherubini target itself, dump a Dormouse, and then link these off for your choice of SP or Haggard, and then Haggard target itself, banish a Dormouse, and then do Malice combo. Yeah, it's in testing. Your end board ends up being. I'll just show it quick. Now, if you guys want like a combo based on it, but like I might mess up if I show. So, uh, ends up being both the traps. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'll show this first. Both the traps, and then you end on with obviously like your stuff engrave, end on Heart Scripter and Bomber Dragon, which I'm not like a Malice expert if I'll be honest. So maybe this is typical, and I'm just like I can't get the full potential out of it. But from what I've been testing, or what I tested really briefly, uh, this is already insane just off of one normal summon blue layer. On top of, if you see E-Telly and Minimalian, one thing to note, not only does it get you blue layer of the deck, but for cost to special summon it from your hand, you banish another card in your hand. So you can banish a Malice name in your hand to summon it. And then you get the blue layer combo off of that. So that's pretty ridiculous. Obviously, it's like there's some caveats to it, because if you banish it, you're locked in the links, so you can't go into the Bamboozler. But, like, depends on your hand. But, yeah, that's a crazy, crazy... It's just insane how well this engine works with so many different things. Anything that would need a Cherubini or one or two level 3 bodies just is an insane boost to. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but blue layers of water, Zaytan's a dark, and red layers of fire. So you get to keep your Dominus Impulse, unlike when you would with Terratop. So also just insane. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to make like a brief sort of video on this engine that I discovered. I feel like it definitely has the potential to do a lot, as you guys could see. But let me know if you guys have any other decks you want to try this in. Just try it in there. Let me know how it goes. I just want to make like a little brief thing on this engine. Yeah, pick up your blue layers, because they're definitely not easy to find. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Mini jacked. Oh, see you.